Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Critical Mass and Other Stories by C. Scott Davis, Joel Byers, Deneen Ansley, R. Eric Smith, and Sue Byers. Critical Mass and Other Stories is a collection of short stories along with a short novel for the second half of the book. So the first half of the book is composed of short stories by each one of these authors. Each author has one or two short stories. Some are very short, 7 pages. Some are on the longer side, 50 pages. And then the second half of the book is Critical Mass, is a short novel called Critical Mass by C. Scott Davis. And the way that I came across this book was actually C. Scott Davis recommended it on my channel. So Mr. Davis is actually one of my YouTube subscribers, and he commented on one of my videos, "Hey, would you want to review my book, Critical Mass and Other Stories? I'll send you a copy." And I said, "Sure, I'll review it, but I'll buy my own copy." So I wanted to support him, and I bought my own copy off of Amazon. It was like $12, and it was, it's really affordable. And I was, I enjoyed every minute of it. Each one of these authors has a very unique way of writing. Each story kept my interest. It kept me guessing. Each author, had a very different way of telling a story. Some of my favorites would be Come Into the Light, My Darlings by C. Scott Davis, which is like a group of kids. They go into this like secret scientific lab, and they come across this supernatural being, right? That basically like eats humans, eats people, and is hunting them down, for this entire story. Especially the last couple lines just give me goosebumps even when thinking about it. So that was well written. Infernal Ratio by Joel Byers, which is hard to describe without giving away too much, but it's very Lovecraftian, wink, wink. And The Angel Seed by R. Eric Smith, which is about these ghostly apparitions that are present in the woods by this young girl's family. And one of them, she thinks, kills her, I think it was her grandmother or her aunt or something. I think it was her grandmother. But so she's trying to get to the bottom of what these things are and whether they can help or whether they're, like evil entities and whatnot. But each one of these stories is very horror driven, very suspenseful, very Lovecraftian. So you might see a couple familiar names and themes come up in each one of these stories. I don't want to give too much away, but overall, and I loved Critical Mass as well. That one's very Lovecraftian as well, where the main character experiences an accident, and he starts seeing a bunch of visions. He doesn't know if they're real or not, but they're very apocalyptic. And the more he gets to the bottom of it, and the more he tries to suppress these visions, the more he sees that other people are experiencing something similar to him. So he can't avoid it any longer and has to get to the bottom of what these visions are. And I was very pleasantly surprised and intrigued by the end of that story because of just all of the different themes that that it's composed of. So I would say that if you like, I don't read very many short stories, to be honest. There's a couple authors like Lovecraft, and there was another sci-fi one in my recent video list. James Tiptree or something like that, which I've been enjoying. But typically I stick to regular length novels. But if you're looking for horror, suspense, if you like H.P. Lovecraft, I think this is right up your alley. I would definitely recommend that you pick this one up. Support Mr. Davis and all of these other authors. I'm going to give this book a 5 out of 5. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the stories, and I can't wait to see if I enjoy any more of their stories. So, Mr. Davis or any of the other authors, if you see this video, please recommend me something else by whatever else you've written, and I'll see if I'll do a review on it. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next book review video. See you later.